dreaded flat tire change. Okay, you need a tire lever to begin. Okay, tire lever. You need to take the bead of the tire off the rim of the wheel. Okay, you do this by prying the bead over the rim, pushing down with your thumb to pinch it. You slide the tool forward, prying it off, slowly but surely. Not my favorite tire lever, of course. Okay, once you free the bead off the rim, it comes off quite easily. Okay, the tube inside the tire comes out. It's always a good idea at that point, which this tire was set up properly, meaning the words of the tire were aligned with the valve of the tube. And this is important because after you pull the deflated tube out, you want to pump it up. This is something you wouldn't necessarily do on the side of the road, but since you're in your living room, it's a good idea to pump up and try to identify what caused the hole in the first place. See if you can locate the source of the hole, and in this case it's the valve itself. Okay, so by having the words of the tire over the valve, if the hole was, say, here, you'd want to check that point of the tire to make sure there's not still glass or wire embedded. But in this case, the fact that the hole was on the valve could have occurred from pumping it incorrectly, and it just ripped there. So I will, though, check the inside, make sure that the rim tape, which is on the rim of the wheel, is actually intact and not going to just blow the new tube. Okay, take your new tube, open the valve up, okay, give it a couple puffs of air so it has a little body to it. Okay. Go back into the wheel. Okay, and again, you want to keep that valve underneath the words. Okay, at that point, starting from the top, just work the tube into the tire. Okay, and then an important step, often neglected or missed, is to actually roll the tube onto the rim before trying to put the bead back. Okay, a lot of people just start putting the bead back, and then when they get to the end, they end up pinching the tube. Okay, so once the tube is now set on the rim, you have to put the wire bead of the tire back onto the alloy wheel. Okay, push up on the valve, pinch it, and then start working the bead back over. Okay, with both thumbs on each side, you work it all the way to the end, as far as you can go with your thumbs. Then you take your palms, and with a little bit of force, roll it on. Okay. At that point, give a couple more puffs of air. Push down on the valve so it has some support. Okay, and I like to go back over, starting at the valve and working my way around so I know that I got the whole thing. I just like to make sure that the bead of the tire is not actually pinching the tube. Because if it is, you're going to blow it out. So just work it around. Let the tube roll into the tire. Again, if you're in a hurry in an event, you might not take the care for each step. but to do it properly, this is how to do it. Okay? Then you just inflate back to whatever the pressure rating on the tire is, usually around 110 for a road bike. Good pump is essential. This is the fun part. Get the heart rate up a little bit. It's a good warm up for race day. There you go. That's it. Close the valve. Good to go. How to change a flat.
Thank you, Greg.